guys, let's get started with this autumn witch tutorial. I'm going to prime my face with a moisturizing primer and then go ahead and apply this NYX foundation. I love this one because it looks really natural on the skin. And we're going up for a very glam autumn witch look. So I want my skin to be as flawless as possible. And now we're going to go in and conceal any dark circles, do a little highlighting, and again just using a damp beauty sponge to blend everything into the skin. This look is actually really easy, really fun. You can mess around with the colors, get really creative. I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyes and blend them with my fingers. And then we're going to go ahead and set everything. I'm using the e.l.f. Under Eye HD setting powder. Just setting that with my sponge and also setting the primer on the eyes as well. And then we're going to set the face with another powder. Taking this e.l.f. bronzer, we're going to warm up the skin, just adding it to the cheeks and forehead, adding some color back into my skin. And I'm taking this orange eyeshadow and we're going to start blending this into the crease and right in that inner socket of the eye, kind of like where the nose goes down. Kind of slightly contouring the nose with the orange shade and pulling it out and blending really well. I'm also blending this onto the cheeks because I really wanted an orange blush, so I just sort of created my own, blending that out with a blush brush. And I'm also taking a coral blush because I didn't really have a true orange blush shade for this look that I wanted to do, so I'm just mixing a couple of colors together. I really wanted the blush to be really intense. Going into a bigger palette, I'm taking Cheer from Emily Edit, and I'm going to deepen up the crease with this matte berry shade, pretty much following what we did with the orange color, except for I'm not applying it to that inner part where the bridge of the nose is. And I'm also adding that same color to the lower lash line, making sure to blend really well, really pulling and dragging that color outwards. And just going back through and adding a little bit more, just slowly building up the pigmentation. Going back with the orange shade again, just to pull that through. And taking it in that inner corner as well and kind of contouring the nose and going up into the brows as well. Just for something a little different. I'm going to pop a golden liner in my waterline and then take a brown shadow to darken up that lower lash line area as well. Just kind of smoke it out. Make it a little bit deeper. I'm going to hop to this palette here from Essence. I know I used a lot of different products for this look. I'm so sorry, but you can use whatever you have at home. I just use a green color for the inner corner, which you'll see later I ended up changing my mind about. And I'm taking the red shade from that palette and just deepening up the crease even more. I wanted to add as much red as possible. I'm adding this golden yellow to the lid, and then I ended up changing my mind on this one. So I'm actually going to take this liquid shadow from Jordana, which is a beautiful coppery golden color. I'm just going to apply it and then pat it in with my fingertips. And this does dry down, and it almost feels like a regular shadow on the lid. Going back to that yellow shade, I'm going over the green because I changed my mind. Hey, it happens. Adding red to the lower lash line, making sure to blend everything really well. And going in with more blush. Yes, we are piling on the blush today because we are an autumn witch. We have to look very fresh faced and looking really glowy. I'm taking even more shadow. This is actually a loose pigment from NYX, a gold. I added that to the inner tear duct area. And to highlight, I'm using this beautiful greenish gold highlighter from Wet n Wild, which I think went really well with this look. And I'm just highlighting all over the nose, the face, the cupid's bow. And then for the brows, this was very time consuming, but we're gonna do red brows, yes. So I took a lip liner and I'm just sort of filling in and outlining the shape I want. And then I'm just gonna go in with the liquid lipstick over top. Big mistake using the particular lip liner that I did. You definitely want something that's going to be long lasting and dries down, but this one does not dry down. But I made it work, so I'm just going in with the liquid lipstick, and then I'm just going to take some eyeshadows, pretty much the same shadows I used in the crease to set that. And I'm also taking a kind of soft black shade as well and just kind of darkening things up, adding more dimension. And I'm just doing some nose contouring. I'm not even sure what I used here. I think I used an eyeshadow to contour the nose. So I'm taking this really pretty antique colored eyeliner and I'm just going to line the upper lash line, and then I'm going to do a wing with a dark green liquid eyeliner because I wanted to add some sort of green element, and I really love how this turned out with the green. So I'm just kind of blending that into the gold liner on the lash line area. And I'm just going to add a couple of details, little dots in the inner corner. And I'm taking a gold liner also from Wet n Wild and adding some gold flecks. Just being creative, just letting it flow, adding some around the brow area. We're going to add some mascara to the upper and bottom lashes. And while that dries, I'm going to go ahead and do my lips. I'm going to add in a very, very bright orange lip liner. I'm just going to outline my lips and fill them in. And then I'm going to top it off with a liquid lipstick, and I think this combination was really pretty. I was just sort of playing around. I had no idea how it would turn out. So I'm just taking that very lightly and then using my finger to blend that in. And then I'm going to take that highlighter again on my finger and highlight the center, and it really brought that golden color out of the highlighter, and I thought it was a nice little fun element, adding a little metallic to the lips. I'm highlighting and contouring the neck and chest area just to add a little bit of extra glam. We're going to set everything with some setting spray, and then we're going to pop on some false lashes to finish everything off. And then at the very last minute, I decided to add some glitter, which this was so hard to remove. I had glitter all over, you guys. It was so bad, but I had to add some glitter, so I'm just adding it to my cheeks, the inner corner, and I did also put this in the brows. Yes, glitter brows are in. So that is everything, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this really fun autumn witch makeup tutorial for Halloween. If you did enjoy, give it a thumbs up. Thanks so much for watching. Check out my other Halloween tutorials, and I will see you all in the next video. Happy Halloween! Bye!